The worst prison in the world is having the talent and intelligence to achieve something great, but lacking the courage to go and do it. Life is so much better when you have a code to operate by, because most people have been tricked into thinking they want freedom. Absolute freedom is synonymous with absolute chaos. The only reason you think you want freedom is because you're flying by a set of rules you never created. The core mechanism of our brain is that they are pattern matching machines. They've evolved to solve specific problems with limited resources, not to handle all your unlimited problems. So if you want the freedom to create your own rules for the game, you don't want to be assigned goals from parents, teachers, your employer. But you mistake that for not wanting structure as a whole. So you crave the one thing, freedom, that will make your life substantially worse. If you want to increase the enjoyment and lack of distractions in your life, the solution is to do what all successful people do. Discover and create a set of personal principles that you're going to operate by. So in this video, we're going to see 3 things that you can learn, create your own principles and operate by. These are 3 rules that are going to change your life. Give yourself 6 months. So the first rule to change your life is project-based learning. Learning comes from struggle, not memorization. So start the project. Let it expose the gaps in your knowledge and try to figure it out. You know what you don't want out of life. You have an idea of what you do want out of life. So you need to acquire the skills and knowledge that bridge the gap between both of these things. So how do you do it? Slowly start moving into the unknown by having a way to order any potential chaos along the way. The best way to learn is to build a real-world project and only search for information when you need it. How much you learn is directly correlated with how much progress you make on the project. When you sit around watching endless tutorials, you'll fill your mind with noise and chaos. Most of that information is going to go to waste. It leads to overwhelm, anxiety, and it's going to slow down how fast you actually learn. When it comes time to build the project, you feel as if you've learned nothing. And that's because endless consumption creates endless options, and we don't want that. A project can be anything. Your health can be a project. Your business can be another one. An image in Photoshop can be a project. A project is simply a structured way of achieving a goal or making progress towards said goal. The bridge between where you are and you want to be is a series of projects that reflects the value you've developed in yourself. If you'd like, you can turn that project into a product because you've solved a problem in your own life and can now help others do the same. Project is the only qualification you need to start earning an independent income. Number 2, daily levers. Every single day, complete at least 1 to 3 priority tasks. That's going to move the needle towards completing your project. This is the only piece of productivity advice you're ever going to need. After 2 weeks, if you haven't made any noticeable progress, you're not moving the right levers. Ultimately, you're doing something wrong. And most people won't admit that. Or they intentionally do busy work to avoid making progress because secretly they want to fail. And that's an even bigger problem. Your mind notices opportunities to achieve your goals. And many people have an unconscious or deeply programmed goal of staying the same. They want to fail. It's sad but true. So be honest with yourself. Put progress check-ins every 2 weeks on your calendar. Acquiring the knowledge you didn't have before this is what's going to unlock the next step, which is number 3. Uncertainty is signal, not noise. When it comes to this, you're supposed to feel lost. You're supposed to feel overwhelmed. You're supposed to feel like you have no idea what you're doing. What in the world did you expect to happen when you decided to change your life, though? Did you think that all the possible knowledge and skill would be deposited into your head the moment you tried to do it? I don't think so. When you commit to excellence, you commit to a life of uncertainty because you commit to a life of learning. Your potential is determined by the amount of uncertainty you're willing to embrace. And the thing is, most successful people, they don't flinch at it. They don't perceive uncertainty as something dangerous. And that's because they realize that all outside gains lie in the ability to embrace, manage, and grow in our uncertainty. They've realized that the certain life is the least rewarding. What you want out of life becomes clearer when you realize what you don't want out of it and work in the opposite direction. So here's my advice. Do what you want without permission from anybody else. Go to that party, get drunk, start that business, scroll on your phone until the sun comes up. Do whatever your heart desires. Seriously, because denying those desires is only going to bind you. But there's a catch. You need to be able to realize when those things are a mistake. You need your own goals, and you can only generate these goals by getting absolutely fed up with where you are and rejecting everything you thought was true. You gotta start from scratch. I know this was harsh, but I hope this video is genuinely valuable. And thank you for watching till the end. Stay gold, Pony Boy. Peace.